First off, when handling a compass, it is important that you know all of the parts. You will have a string attached to it and it should be left there instead of removing it. This flat surface is called the base plate, which is a flat surface where you have rulers on both sides, and you also have this arrow which marks the direction of travel. And on the bottom here you have the dial, and inside the dial you have the degrees from 0 to 360 degrees, and there's an index line right here between the north and the 20-degree mark. And inside the dial is the compass housing, which has orienting lines that are black lines. The orienting arrow is the arrow in the magnetic needle on the inside. Today we'll also be using this map, and always remember that the legend gives you all the symbols you need to know, and at the top of the map is always north. And these lines depict elevation, and elevation gets steeper as the lines get closer together. And this long blue line that we see here, and this number mark right here, 28, is a human-made feature, and it's an interstate route. Now, in order to find a landmark from a 220-degree bearing, you first want to have the compass lay flat in your hand with the direction of travel arrow coming straight from your belly button, and then next turn the dial to the 220-degree marker with the index line, and then you are going to get the magnetic needle into the orienting arrow by moving yourself and the compass, and then walk in the direction of the arrow. To find the bearing on a map from point A to point B, first you want to line the compass edge from both points and make sure that the orienting lines are parallel to the north and south lines on your map, and measure. And we have 231 degrees, and you'll need to incorporate 14 degrees for declination, which makes it 245 degrees. And lastly, to orient a map, I'm setting my dial to 14 degrees to account for the declination line up the edge of my compass and of my map, and turn the map until the needle lands inside the orienting arrow, and then my map is oriented.